Hello again, I'm back. Another crappy hand which I have to fold to somebody who's got a five-figure stack. This is so much fun. Anyway, at the end of the last session, what I was trying to say was, what I was trying to say was, yeah, that one consideration of looking for a flat to move into, and I'm actually going to have a look at one tomorrow, is what floor it's on. I think they told me, if I understood her correctly, that any buildings with more than four floors, excluding the ground floor. So if it has a fifth floor or more, it um it always has a lift. So that's this is how there are lots and lots of blocks in this city, apartment blocks, like the one I'm living in here. I'm on the third floor. This one does have a lift because it goes up to the eighth floor. In fact, it kind of has a ninth floor, a secret floor, because there's this one guy. He's like the caretaker. I think he lives on his own. Do I raise this up? I'm gonna fold now. I'm actually getting pretty desperate, aren't I? If you think about the M thing, my M is now under 9. Just under 9. So I wouldn't be loving this, would I? Yeah. There's a couple of, yeah, so there's a kind of like a little attic or whatever, and he lives in this apartment up there. So I wondered why there were 41 apartments here. I thought, well, where's the 41st apartment? Five on each floor, 5/8, 40. And then there it was. It's this little. I wondered what was up there. I didn't think there was another apartment up there, but there certainly is. It must be a little one. Number 41. So anyway. Yeah, so what I said in the first session was Clive Sinclair, yeah. So he was very famous for his calculators and computers, and they actually had right down the road, literally down the road from where I grew up, they had a Sinclair factory. So there were a lot of uh, you know old calculators and things like that sort of swilling around there from the 70s, from before I was born. We never saw a C5 though. The C5 didn't quite take off in the same way, uh, but that was it was made fun of extensively. This one person, one man electric vehicle. You know, I think it was actually maybe a little bit dangerous, possibly. But this came out when I was really little. I don't really remember it. I heard a lot about it. But anyway, he died this summer. He died at the end of last week. It was one of the worst hands you can possibly have in this game. Now I thought I'd bring that up because he was also a poker player. He was also a good, very good poker player from what I could tell. I remember seeing him on. They had this thing. What year was it? The summer of 99, 99. Late night poker. I watched it sometimes. Another Badoogie. The second time I've had an 8 Badoogie so far. It's not long now until the single draw starts. I think I'm gonna fold this. It's just that bad. It's not suited or anything. Now this is a bit different though. I mean, you almost think about. I don't want to raise this up. Probably going to call this actually. Some thing is, just because I haven't. This is the thing that gets me. Just because I haven't had any decent hands for ages doesn't mean that somebody else won't. It's been very, very dead. I probably shouldn't have even called that bet. I'm going to fold this actually. Just let's It's not a good flop for me. Got a backdoor flop, and that's all I've got. So he might even have aces. It wouldn't shock me if he had aces. And to 900 now. I'd like to see his hand. Oh, I don't get to see his hand. It's a terrible. Well, a pair of queens has something going for it. I think with kings, I'd go with this actually. Well, not with yeah. So yeah, and so Clive Sinclair actually appeared on. I remember him being on an episode of that. So it was played very late at night, like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. But I did actually get up and watch it that summer. It was the first time I'd ever seen Texas Hold'em. I'd never even heard of Hold'em before then. I was aware of other versions of poker existed. I was aware that stud existed, but most of what I thought of being poker before then was five card draw. That's what I thought. And if you want to spice five card draw up, well, you add a second draw, or you add. See, he looks like he's Scottish. So you add a second draw or a third draw if you want to get really, really fancy, or you add wild cards, and that's how to spice up five card draw. Another game that they played in the UK was Brag, which is kind of like five card draw, but with three cards. I don't know if there was a draw involved actually. Um, they play a version of that in India as well. If I get knocked out here immediately, I might even try the other one. So where's my single draw? I want to make sure I play 5 minutes. Okay, fold this. Right at the bottom now. I've not scooped a pot. I've won half a pot occasionally. I've not won a pot of any significance. This has been. Let this go. It's been very, very dead. You just have to accept that that's how life will be sometimes. Life will be dead sometimes. Now here's a sort of hand. Two Broadway cards. Got the two. It's raised to 200. Probably call this. Yeah, 5 to 1 here. Again, just a terrible flop for me. Terrible flop. I have to fold this. Just been a joke. I've got the two kings. I might actually go with this with the two kings. Let's see. It's not a. Let's see. He doesn't have a lot of chips either. Okay. That's not a bad flop for me. Okay, right. 1544. Can I come back from this? Gonna fold this actually. I could. Yeah, let's fold this. Not a terrible flop for me, but just not having a 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, I think I would have probably overcalled there, trying to see a flop, but 3, 4, 5, 6 is just not quite good enough. The trouble is with 3, 4, 5, 6, you're relying on a very specific kind of flop. Well, here's a good hand. It's better than anything I've had. Let's try and get some money in here. It's what this lacks though is high card possibilities. It's got no. So great. Okay, got two pair and they're not closure. Okay. Oh no. Oh, what happened there? How did you do that? Ah, come on. Okay, we'll pop this as well. Max this out. It's a good hand. What's he doing? Expected him to just call here, but maybe he won't. Get a quarter of this pot, for God's sake. Oh, give me something a bit better, please. Oh, you know, I had a better hand than yours. I mean, that's the ridiculous thing. And you managed to have the ace of spades. That's just. Oh, how? How did you have that? It's just like, come on, just give. By the way, I've actually bricked my last 9 tournaments now. So I'm going to probably, very, very likely, make that number 10 here. And the single draw is going to start up too. I'm going to go with this too. Got some high cards. I've got a pair, big pair. Got a flat flush draw. I do have some sort of emergency low possibility. Okay. Just got to get it all in here. Okay. Oh, who's got Jack 10 then? To a low, I guess. Well, interesting. Okay. And no one's got Jack 10. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Oh, hang on. Did I not? Did I not actually? Oh God, I didn't actually sign up. That's crazy. So it's actually started already. Wow. I didn't miss much, but you don't want to miss anything. Just going to call here. Second nut. Low draw. Oh, it's a bit of a bug. I didn't press confirm. I thought I couldn't understand why we were now. Okay. Some money. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted either. Just got the second nut low draw, but nothing for high. Two would be nice here. Fold this actually. Just trying to get half the pot here. Okay. So I'm getting a run of good hands, but not really. Okay, one here. Ah, no, brick out here. Okay, so the reason I haven't joined there's another PLO8 tournament that started. The reason I haven't joined it is because I don't want to play 3 tournaments at the same time if I can help it. What do I want to do here? Okay. Hold this with anything. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll go with just check it back. What's he gonna do? Okay, I probably should have bet there, but some weird thing I can't. Okay, I'm just going to call here. Looks like a really bad idea. You're going to get it all in here? It's not quite what I wanted. 666. Do have my big overpair. I'm going to go with it. I've got an overpair here. Probably not very good though, because someone's going to call me. What have they got? Oh no. Okay, I'm just going to put the rest of my chips in here. This is purely a... Okay, it's not. This is going to not work out well at all. Oh, I ended up winning the pot. Funny. I'm going to let that one go. Okay. 2/3 of the pot. Okay, that's alright. Got a 2-card draw here. Isn't that amazing? So out of nowhere, I've now got 2,500, which is still not as many as I had to begin with. But, you know, so I've been fighting in this tournament, haven't I? Well, see a flop with that one. What's he going to do? I'll check it. Oh, it's not a terrible hand. Ooh, interesting. Get some money in here. This is not very good. Just drawn, I've got 10-9. I'm going to fold this actually. I'm focusing on that one there because I'll check it back. I mean, who knows? I've never seen it before. Oh, and you didn't bet that no. So hang on, you didn't bet the 987. I'll raise this up from this position. Not now though. It's folded. Fold it round. Fold it now. Got the wheel, so you did very nice with the wheel. Got a good hand here. I'm gonna just call this min raise. What's he gonna do? It's got the nut low draw. Okay. So the second nut low draw. Just gonna bet half the pot here. So decides to do. I'd actually have a high. I'll check this back. See what he does. Okay. Well, I'm just going to call here. I'm only going to get half what I expect. Okay, I'm going to call limp in. I hate doing that. Hate doing it, hate doing it, hate doing it. This guy seems quite... Oh, God, I'm going to fold now. Damn. That's why doing that's kind of nasty. Okay, damn. Okay. Also, awesome. Think of orange. I still haven't. Think from orange. I need to recharge my. I forgot to do it yesterday, so I would actually have 2 pair now, but no low. Possibly the low comes in. Go. My low is so bad here. My low draw rather. 7s and 8s. You just don't want 7s and 8s. Particularly 7-3 doesn't. I'm just going to fold this. Not a fan of this particularly either. Still now 6th from the bottom. Look at this alpha beat. Man, I had a decent start. You could say it's me here then. There's an up. I said I needed an up, needed a lift. I got one. The button I'd raise this up. check it down. Do I have me to draw here? I guess I'll fold. Guess I'll draw 2. Try and make a 10. Make a queen. Okay. Just right slap bang on the sort of average you'd hit. You have a discard. I mean, this whole thing about people limping in and just this makes no sense. Made a mistake earlier, I think, by not betting that 10-6 that I hit. Call this. So I had a funny how I had suddenly had a whole bunch of good hands there. Was able to chip up finally, but that king was interesting. So I hit that overcard. What was the one? That's overpair rather. So any, oh that was, oh that's just when I won that one there. What's the other one that I won? Where is it? It's very hard to actually find. Be really cool. It's a terrible hand. So just my kings. Let's see what I can get here. Straights, and I can really. Well, I do actually have a straight draw and a pair, but it's, I mean, 7 would. Well, so I do now have. I'm gonna call. Just raise this amount. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna bet this because I don't think. Oh, okay. So up to 3,000. Nowhere, so I've got to fold there. That was nice. I call this. Oof, okay. Top set. But there's a low out there. Okay. Okay, I might actually just max this out. Oh no! Oh, boy! Look at that! I made the low came in. Oh Christ! That can happen, can't it? You know, the low came in. That's probably why I shouldn't have done that. Oh. So when the low, how often do you make quad kings? I mean, how often does it happen? Yeah, it's probably when you have a hand like with no low, slow play, something like that. And I managed to get all the money in. That's all you can hope for. Raise this amount. It's not fantastic, but it has something going for it. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Keep your mind. He's gonna play on other tables as well. That's not a great flop for me. Oh, plus look, I take it down. Small bet there because of the flop itself. I thought I'd only see bet small, but well, actually, I probably should have see bet bigger there. Oh my god, what the hell am I gonna do here? I mean, how? Where do you even start with something like this? I'm gonna draw. I mean, this all you go. Okay, maybe I should just 6-way pot. What the hell are you supposed to do? Not a good hand for me. talking about earlier on not making any hands. I've certainly made some hands, but a bugger there that I hit the low came in when I made quad kings. It's a little bit frustrating. That won't happen all the time. You actually have to have specifically three unpaired low cards for that to occur. So I do have an inside draw to the jack, but the board's already got a flush draw on there. Backdoor low possibilities. I've got to fold this. I do actually have a backdoor flush draw too. I did have, because I've given that up. Fold this. I mean, on the button, it might have been a good release because also you block stuff. I'll take it down to me. I'm going to call this. Oh dear. I guess I have to call here. Do I? Do I have to call? Just the size of the pot probably means I do have to. That's not what I wanted to see. So damn. Could have aces here. Got no possibility of making a low. Do have an overpair. I think this is a fold, which it might have been before the flop too. Yeah, just torched off some money there, unfortunately. Okay, wasted this amount. Back to under 3,000 again. Oh, God, what's that hand there? Interesting. Oh, God, so now he's gone to 600. That's a fold. Okay, good hand here. Probably. Ah, what's awkward, the fact that the ace-2 has come. Going to call here, though. Do have two pair. Call this as well. Has he got ace-4? Has he got ace-4? If he's got ace-4, I have to fold. Well, that's a bugger, isn't it? Fold this. Couldn't call that. Terrible river card. Absolutely awful river card for me to see there. Absolutely awful. Ugh. This is a bit more. I kind of like this one. Do the same raise, the same size again. Damn. Okay. About this amount. Okay. This is. Okay, I might just go. Okay, what have I got here? I'm going to raise this amount here. Okay. I'm actually going to raise this up because I'm going to bet this rather. Okay, that's alright. So I actually chipped up again here. Let's call this. People are very passive, so fold this. Check this back. Fold this. Three-way people acting like this. Damn, so I made a call one. You do there. Oh God. Right, that's a fold then, isn't it? Okay. My second worst cards, I think I'll go with it. Fold this. Fold this. That's a 3,000 again. What an interesting little passage of play it's been here. We're going for an hour and a half almost now. The average stack is almost 6,000. Good when half the players have gone. Got a bit of play left again here. Nothing here. A little bit unfortunate that time I made, for instance, the number 9. I had pat number 9 and just got. I was hoping that someone might check raise me there, but just didn't make anything, so clearly. Yeah, decent hand here. Pair of fours kind of hurts me a bit because you know you're also unblocking. I have to call here though. Not now though. I don't. Oh god, so that's a min. That's a. Oh yeah, okay. Wow. Split that up. Guess do I? I'm gonna. Um. Maybe I'll just draw one here. Okay, just call here. Check. You know. Okay, check. Fold. What's he got? How many did he draw? One. I'm gonna fold this. Would have called if I'd hit my 9. Would been a good policy, I think. Fold this. Fold this. Fold this. A bit repetitive, this, isn't it? Not going to look at that anymore. Fold. I'm doing so great on this one now. I had that big. I don't think I'm at a good table. I think that's the problem. I don't think I'm at a table where for people who have no idea. This is not so good. Actually, I think I'm just going to fold this. 9-10 is killing this a bit. 10 jack would be a different matter, but 9-10 is just a bit of a trappy sort of hand. Okay, I would have made 2 pair, but no low possibility, obviously, and that's been dangerous. I probably wouldn't have even bet that flop. Okay, another split pot between them. Leaf Docks has got, that's probably a good thing. He seems like a decent player, actually. I'm going to fold this. All I have is a pair of jacks. The rest of it's garbage. Here, though, now this one, what's he going to do? He's going to call me. No, it's not. So 2, 6, 5, 7. Well, this one, well, it's not an atrocious hand, actually. I'm actually guessing that the standard of play in this tournament has improved over the years, and if I'd been playing this 10 years ago, there'd have been people getting involved with all kinds of stuff. Had basically no fold or equity. Well, you do have fold equity here. Just going to call here. That's a terrible flop for me. Absolutely awful. He's going to bet it again. No, he's not. Trouble is, oh, I've got a second nut draw, but it's just too. Yeah, I'm going to fold. Just fold this too, and this. Ooh, down to 70% now. Fold this. Ton of folding going on here. And this. So what are my stats? I was on 35, 34. Fold this. See, 40 hands, see 127 here. Here's number 1 to 8. 2 to the 7 is how many hands I've played here so far. 128. Now here's a hand I can get a bit excited with. First I've had aces so far today, I think. And hand number 129. What's he going to do with it? Okay, I'm going to max this out actually. Okay. Oh no. Oh no way. And oh, I mean, how often are you going to run into aces there And I also had a low. Oh wow, it's just not been my day. This tournament, this lately, I mean, so that's 10 tournaments a row without cashing. Whoa! And to think I came back there too, and to run into that. But funnily enough, and then to hit the set of jacks on the flop there was just insane. But anyway, and I still could have got half the pot on the river. Yeah, not my month this month. Although saying that, it's been draw time here. I'm still like even for the month. That's the funny thing. How many? Okay. It's 10-9. Well, that's all right. I mean, he's not, he hit above average there. I'm okay with that. Hit the big pair there. So I think it's okay to either hit a big pair, hit two pair, hit trips. You can do that. But just hitting a single pair, like your highest pair that you have, like say if you draw to 8-6-4, right, say if you hit eight, if you draw to 8-6-4, you just hit a pair of eights. I don't think that's good enough to bluff with. So then you're bluffing. Now 70% of what I started with. Oh, well, I've bluffed a couple of times here, and they haven't worked out. Sometimes they will though. That's okay. Um, in here, apart from the number 9, it's kind of been slim pickings here too. Yeah, when you have aces and you run into aces again, it's like, whoa. Aces here too. So aces a lot. I managed to actually draw a pair of aces not that long ago either as well. So I'm just forgetting this is a bounty tournament because this is the difficulty with this table. It's not a good table to be on. Bet that? I think you must have done, right? Somebody else's. That's half the pot, I suppose. Okay. Okay, I think he played that fine. Try this. I'm going to draw 3. Make sure I don't do the same suit, just in case. It's a flight straight. I looked at that. Should have got a straight here. Sorry, not to bluff this. Okay. Still haven't got used to this keyboard. And it's funny that both these tournaments have gone the same way. Here's a good draw though. Maybe make as good as number 6. Got to get some money in here then. Just okay. Need to hit here though. How many? 2. So I should pick 2 again. And I blooming hit an ace, don't I? To fold this. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. It's the same amount now. You've got half what I started with after 1, 2. I think that's fine. I'm actually going to fold, 'cause I'm actually going to have the worst hand too often here. I think he's a good player, actually. This guy looks pretty good. Oh, look at this. I was at the bottom of my range there. That's why I think a fold was in order. It's all right to fold at the bottom of your range, to fold the bottom of your range. I mean, bottom place. I'm so used to this. Wow, what a morning it's been. What a morning of not hitting, or somebody else hitting something. Been a horrendous morning of poker, really. It's just been like, here we go. Well, you make a straight, that's wonderful. 10-9, this is not a good hand. Okay, I'll try and make a 10-9 here. Block a 9, I hit a king, so this is... I think this so far has been illustrative this morning of sometimes things, you do what you can and things just don't go according to plan, and that's okay, you know. That's okay. Fold this. So you've got a, yeah, you did actually get a bounty there, but I've never seen love pet vet before. Kind of. So I was going to be playing pot limit for Doogie. Well, I am going to be playing it, but I might not. So here's a hand I can. But if somebody else comes in, I guess I'll raise this up. But I'm probably not ahead of your range here. That's the stupid thing about it. You're drawing two a fair bit though. Likes his 2-card draws. Maybe I'll bet. I'll bet half the pot here, approximately. Okay. Just because he'd seen black and things. But well. So here's Axel Star from Romania. 1600. These antes, called these man-eater antes, they chew you up. So the antes are 15, they're going up to 20. Okay. So the ante is, so here the antes per round are actually more than what than what the, so now we're up to 20, right? The antes, so each round is 40, 80, 20. So that's what, 260 every time. I have a jack, I have a pat jack. So I think that might be the second best pat hand I've had so far. We've got him. I think I might actually fold this. Because of the difficulty to play it post flop. If I, you know, you could just shove it. That, but so my M is down to about 5. Got a call here and draw. Possibly. Oh no, hit a 6. That's fantastic. He's drawn discarding everything. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you just really have garbage. Not much you can do about it when that happens. Betting, you know, over 2/3 of the pot there. A pair of 6, I have nothing here, so. Two of 7 showdowns, you can see. That's not going to happen. So 2 of 7 showdowns, 4 without a showdown. Going to need to. And all the time, all the while, people are winning bounties. Well, okay. Bad 8, bad 9 rather. No, needed to see a 2 or a something like that there. 8, 9. No, 2 pair. Button, if it hadn't been open, I think I would go with it. Pat it, maybe. Just. Why have I not actually maximized this one now? Rather than seeing my bankroll sitting there. Seems like a good player, this Terry Toria. Where's he from? Russia, okay. His little picture there. He's gone. To be honest about the point now, it's hardly going to make any difference. I have to fold this. It's got no chips. I'm on the verge of another exit. Look what I'm getting, so it's just. Yeah, it's just been very, very barren. It's been a very barren morning. I had that little cameo spell on the other in the other tournament where I got from 400 and something chips up to three and a half thousand or something. And, at that point, anything could have happened. But what happened was I had aces and somebody else had aces, and ace ace jack jack. I had ace ace 9-3. Jack came on the flop, right, and the low bricked out. So here's my aces again. Amazing how often you get them in this game. Of course, this has an extra card. You're approximately 1.6, 1.7 times as likely to get aces. This game is a game. Now I've got a nice hand here. Okay. I will call here we go. I'm going to call this. Have to. And I win. Well, that's nice. Thought, well, actually, I might not win when I hit the 10k. Basically, there's a slight underdog there, actually. Just fine what he did there. Okay, I've got a 2-card draw. Back in business. Well, not quite in business, but I've got something. But again, that's the only. Again, I lose. Oh. What do I want to do here? I want to max this out. I'm going to fold, actually. Discretion here. Wow. Maybe I could have folded out what happened. Oh, dear me. Oh, number 2, what the hell did you have? I don't know whether I want to raise this up. I've got a 7 blocker, though. What the hell did you have? No, I still want to play. Oh, that's not. I thought I had. Oh god! No! No! Oh fuck! Did I actually leave the table? Oh jeez! Hey, what did I do? I don't know where I am now. God. Well, it wasn't such a bad thing because somehow I managed to leave the table. I managed to press the buttons that told me to leave the table. God. So hard to know when you get a when you also have one of these things up. So I don't know whether see look somebody had Pat 9-8. I don't think you could really. He limped in, so so 9-8-7 I think it was. So anyway, I actually what happened there was okay. It could have been disastrous. I was going to raise my 3-card 7 up. Still in a very difficult, or it's not difficult. It's quite simple, or quite. No, it is difficult. It is a difficult situation. It's not complicated. That's what I'm trying to say. It's difficult, but it's not complicated. Like I don't have a lot of chips. It's not complex. I need more chips. Soon. Okay. This is just this amount. Don't know Poggy. No idea who Poggy is. Probably just going to go with this. Okay. I've got a decent draw here. Really want to go to war with it though, I don't know. Okay. Just get a little bit more money in here. Now he folds. Oh, I managed to hit a 3. That's a bugger. He bets, I probably have to fold. Ah. So if we look at my so 3 of 10 showdowns, I'm not winning the little pots that you need sometimes. I think this time I'm gonna fold actually. If you're out of position, you could shove or something, but probably someone might call you. Bet that. I think that's a good play. You could raise this. I think the awful thing about this. No, fold. If I had a Jack 10, I would have put some more money in. Fold this now. It's coffee time. It's almost coffee time. Yeah, have a coffee at this time today. Just feel like having a coffee. Maybe have another coffee later. I don't really do that much now. I basically just have this one coffee every morning. So in the big blind had a 4-card draw. They hit sometimes. In my previous videos, I've actually hit 4-card draws. Yeah, so we're getting the break after this hand. Break right now. Jack 10 was the winning hand there. Right. Still in the tournament, just back in 5 minutes.